everyone, it's QueenVLionz back to you with another video. This video pertains to one of the officers, Hanna Goodlett, one of the officers charged by the DOJ in relation to the raid which caused Breonna Taylor's life and EMT back in 2020. You will watch this brief news clip and I will be back with more commentary.
Hanna Goodlett is that former officer. Her hearing today was not in the courtroom, rather on Zoom. Her attorney says she'll plead guilty to the federal charge later this month. 4 LMPD officers.
The Justice Department has charged 4 current and former Louisville Metro Police Department officers with federal crimes related to Ms. Taylor's death.
Now at the forefront of the Breonna Taylor investigation.
Breonna Taylor should be alive today.
U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland announced charges for the officers last week. Brett Hankison, Joshua Jaynes, Hanna Goodlett, and Kyle Meany face charges for civil rights offenses, conspiracy, use of force, and obstruction. Jaynes, Hankison, and Goodlett were fired from LMPD. Meany is in the process of being fired. 3 were arrested that morning, but Goodlett was only charged 1 count of conspiracy. She appeared in federal court for the first time Friday. Her attorney, Brandon Marshall, telling the judge and U.S. attorneys that she plans to plead guilty in the next hearing. Goodlett was ordered to surrender her passport, have no contact with those other officers, and have no firearms. She'll be back in court in person on August 22nd. Goodlett's husband is a law enforcement officer, which requires him to have guns in the home. The judge is allowing the husband to keep those guns in a safe that Goodlett won't have access to.
It's the white privilege for me. It's the conflict of interest for me. Hanna Goodlett's husband is an officer of the law, which means they can use his phone to continue to tell more stories, aka more lies, to try to weasel their way out of this conspiracy of lying which caused the life of Breonna Taylor. This should be an alarm to us all, that even when persons are married to other persons in law enforcement, that they can continue to conspire to tell more lies on persons who are no longer here. It is important for the federal government to ensure that Kelly turns over all information regarding this case, because I highly doubt that she's going to tell everything that occurred in that meeting after the murder of Breonna Taylor. It's been 885 days since her murder. She's a daughter, a sister, a lover, an essential worker, and she deserves to be here. And while she is not here, it is our responsibility to ensure that persons involved, regardless of status, should be held accountable. We will continue to say her name.
When I'm the Republican nominee for governor of Kentucky. But for a moment, I want to focus on our brothers and sisters in eastern Kentucky who are suffering through the floods, and on those who lost so much here in West Kentucky after the tornadoes. I want you to know that we might be sharing a few laughs today, but whether we're Republican or Democrat, know that we are with you. When natural disasters strike, we take off our partisan hats and we root for each other. We help repair and we help rebuild. We cry together and we laugh together.
This is the same man that had access to the Breonna Taylor case first and denied her justice because of his own biases, and also denied David McAtee, justice, due to his own biases and wants to run for governor, Kentucky, please wake up. Because if he can deny persons of their civil rights, what makes you different? Say their names. Black Lives Matter. And I will see you in the next video.